out of nowhere, I don't know why this started happening. This relatively new Dell laptop,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. It's a 13. Yeah.
Yeah, until this, it only started happening about 2 weeks ago.
Uh huh.
It was working just fine, you know, I mean, I would plug it in, I would make it sleep, or I would, you know, shut it down or whatever.
Right.
Everything would be fine. And it had like, one of the things I really liked about this laptop
Yeah.
is it has like this instant on feature like the Mac, right?
Right.
Well, now, for whatever reason, even when I tell it to go to sleep or to shut down,
Yeah.
when I open it up again, even though the battery seems to be fully charged, it won't turn on, and I have to plug the battery in, and it says the BIOS has to be restarted and all
Let's
this
turn it on.
weird shit.
I got bad news for this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not a reliable model.
Oh, sorry.
So, I've had literally 10 of these in the office in the last maybe 2 years.
Really?
That, and given the small volume I do, that should speak.
That's too bad, because
Yeah,
and it just happened spontaneously,
Dude,
too.
this is a very late model, so
Yeah.
this has been slightly tweaked several times in the last several years.
Yeah, I mean, it was working fine with no problems at all
Right,
until about 2 weeks ago, and I don't think I did any configuration things,
right,
like as far as the battery,
yeah,
whatever usage plan, or it just started acting weird.
weird. Okay, so it's turning on now.
Yeah, and you'll see, I'll watch, I bet you it's gonna say, it'll give you that BIOS screen,
Got it.
which you shouldn't do.
I've never touched this machine, or is this the one
No.
that was on your dining room table when I was there?
It was on the
But
dining room table, but I don't think you worked on this.
You were working on it.
I was working
Yeah,
on
I
it.
just saw it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what happens. Are you backed up?
There's no data on there. Everything lives in Dropbox. So
Got it. So, how long will it stay here before it gives us an error message?
it shouldn't be that long. Usually it's a matter of like 30 seconds or so.
Alright, well, we'll wait and see what happens here.
There you
Okay.
go.
Time of day not set. Okay, so what this tells me right now is that your CMOS battery might be failed. You know, the calculator battery that keeps the time,
Uh-huh.
so that when your system battery fails, it still knows what time and date it is.
Uh-huh.
If the date falls back in the past,
Uh-huh.
Windows won't behave properly.
Weird.
So it
Interesting.
if you're really lucky, it's a $2 battery.
Okay.
So this is what the battery is telling us. It's an XPS 13 9310. We're going to do continue. So that's what that's telling me so far.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah. It might be a failed calculator battery. Okay. And let's get it online and see how it behaves.
Here, if you want the mouse, it's right here.
I think we can deal. Let's see here. Oh, this computer's been here before because it already knew my Wi-Fi.
Okay. Maybe it's in here. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Okay, so this is Windows 11. The date's correct. So the thing is, just in booting, it might have fixed the time before I could even notice. And how often is this a problem? I know that you said
Every time now.
every time. Okay, so I'll open it up and see if that calculator battery is in my face.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's do some updates.
Meanwhile, I'll show you the hard one.
Okay,
This one-
show me the next one.
This one I have to leave with you.
All right.
I
Well,
don't-
let's see.
I give you Lazarus.
All right.
And I'll see if you can resurrect it.
So that's a 15.
Yeah.
That's a slightly more reliable
it took
model.
a hitter.
Oh, ooh, yeah. So, this may or may not be an easy fix. Hold on.
I know.
So it got dropped.
It got dropped.
Okay, so what I'm seeing, you know what? If you're really lucky, it's just this bottom piece that gets replaced. Yeah, okay. So let's see how that looks. So this is an XPS 15.
Yeah.
Let's go to parts-people.com. You're gonna give me the service tag. Parts-people.com. .com. Okay, so why don't you give me that part, the service tag?
Well, I'll
Let's
try to
see.
read it because I don't have my
I-
glasses. I don't have my glasses, unfortunately.
I'm pretty good at that. Let's
Yeah,
see
without
here.
my glasses, I can't see.
Okay, so does this battery charge okay? And the little one?
Yeah, the battery charges. It's just for some reason, and it started this all of a sudden. It just does this weird thing where it doesn't do the instant on, and it gives me this interstitial business about the BIOS.
Right. Yeah, okay. Not a big deal.
Otherwise, it works fine.
Got it. And then once you get finagle it, it's good for the day?
Yeah, once I finagle, it's fine for the day, for as long
Got
as I
it.
have it. But then even if I put it to sleep or shut it down,
Yeah.
when I turn it back on again, it won't turn on unless I plug in the AC outlet, the
Uh-huh.
adapter.
Right. Okay, so let me do service tag. All right. I'm looking for the battery indicator. It's not even showing me the little battery function here. Okay, so we're gonna go case, bottom base. I gotta see how that goes together. Is it still a functioning machine, the
I
big
have
one?
no idea.
Oh, you haven't even tried to turn it
I
on?
haven't even tried to turn it on.
So you just realized you dropped it.
I didn't drop it. The girls did.
Okay.
My daughter was playing Roblox on it and
And then she
then
got
walking with it, and then it took a header.
understood. Okay, so what it looks like is relatively minor actually. This
Mm-hmm.
is glued, or supposed to be glued to this.
Okay.
So let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if we're really lucky, but how does that? Okay, let's do this. Okay, so will this thing stay on if I unplug it?
It will.
No.
No. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Well, it won't then.
Okay, so yeah, you got a bad battery. All right, we'll play with this in a minute.
Okay.
That tells me that.
Well, man, why would the battery fail that quickly?
After 3 years or so,
It's not
I know.
3 years old.
I know,
I don't
but-
know. I mean, I don't maybe a year and a half ago.
battery technology, it's actually, I mean, we've got all this great technology that never existed decades ago. But really, battery technology hasn't changed that much, and it's not that much better than it used to be. The precision in manufacturing has improved, which is really the biggest difference.
Right.
The chemistry hasn't changed.
Gotcha.
So we get occasionally buy a car battery and it only gives you 6 months. So it's the same sort of problem. So I'm going to gently take this apart
Okay.
while you're still here. Okay, yeah, so I got to figure out how that's anchored. See, if you squish it gently,
Yeah.
it goes all back together. I got to figure out what parts are actually needing to be replaced. So this might be an easy minor issue. I feel so much better with all this room. I've
I
only
know.
been here like a week.
You like it?
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Are you some of the, okay, so we're gonna have to order the screw kit because these are special screws.
Yeah, they're the
Yeah.
funky Dell screws.
Yeah. So let's just open this up. Man, that screw came out easy. I have a screw kit, but I don't know if it includes these special Dell screws.
Well, I don't think they cost very much. You might as well just buy the
Yeah.
If it'll work, if that's all we have to do, let's buy the dumb screw kit, you know?
Right. Did it cartwheel? How did it
I don't
hit?
know what it did. I came home, my wife was like, I can't believe you, but Emily dropped the computer. I'm like, well, you need to tell her that it's not an iPad. She thinks it's an iPad. You know?
Right.
And she was literally walking around with it, and she's 10 years old, like this, Chris. Like,
Yeah.
holding it like this. I'm like, you can't hold a big, heavy laptop like that. It's not
Oh, right.
an iPad. And it just teeter-totter went,
Oops. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna open this up. We got one more screw in here.
yeah, that's the hidden screw.
Yeah. Same thing, same error about the battery. Or I mean, not telling you what the problem is, but
Yeah.
I know what the issue is. Yeah, the cool thing about these Dells is they're modular, they're easy to disassemble. Okay, so here's our, see, it's not that.
Okay.
Nothing structurally goes to that. What I need to figure out is what part actually failed. You got an OEM terabyte SSD in here. Okay. That's what I gotta figure out. Oh, it looks like your palm rest is structurally what keeps that in place. So the palm rest is what's failed. See, the palm rest moves around and it's dirty over there. So basically you do a lobotomy, you take everything and you move it to the other palm rest.
Okay.
Oh, and then you got a broken,
Remember that.
you know, that was a brace for one of the screws. So yeah, so this was supposed to, yeah. Oh, you see that? Okay, so the screws didn't let go, but it pulled a piece of the plastic away from the other piece of the plastic which was glued together.
Understood.
So you see that though, right?
I do.
You got two different types of plastic. You got the silver gray and then the black gray.
I see that.
And then this was a shield probably for the USB cover. So this was not supposed to let go. So yeah, this. So palm rest I think is what's gonna fix this.
Okay.
Let's see if Dell Parts Dash people has what we need. So what we need. This company is actually not Dell, but they sell their extra parts.
Got it.
They're like miles down the road. Palm rest. So we need palm rest. Okay. Oh man, they're out of stock. It's probably a design flaw. It shouldn't have broken so easily. That's possibly why they're out of stock. It's only a $50 part.
Mm-hmm. This isn't like super urgent.
Okay. Unable to okay, so what we can do is, let's do this.
What about that? Is this a different one down here?
Yeah, it literally says it's unable to confirm compatibility.
Got it.
So, there. You want to take this number and call them tomorrow during normal hours?
Sure.
Because they're in Texas, so they're closed now.
Okay. I don't have a pen and paper.
Oh, just open up, do you use your notes app on the phone?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So good news and bad news. It's kind of a lot of labor. It's like 2 hours of my time.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's better than buying a new laptop.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's a good machine.
Right.
Number is what?
866
Uh-huh.
816
Uh-huh.
5254.
5254. What am I asking them?
You need to confirm part Yankee
Uh-huh.
2 F as in Foxtrot
Mm-hmm.
9
Mm-hmm.
November.
Got it. Which is the palm rest.
Yes, actually, just take a picture of that.
Okay. Done. Take a picture. I can do that. Okay. Got it. Cool.
Okay, and then your service tag, because it's small. Why don't you take a
Actually, this is the one I want, right?
Well, the one we want is this. Let's
Right.
see. Call them and see if this is a different part number. Take that.
I'll just take that picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have that?
And then your service tag is on the bottom of this. Take a picture of that, and then you can magnify it.
Okay.
That's what I do. Even though I have good eyes, sometimes it's just so small. The
Yeah,
print is inaccurate. So just take a picture of your service tag. When you're on the phone, you can.
Come on, focus. There we go. Got it. Okay.
Okay. So.
Now, next question.
Yeah.
I suspect the answer is no, but just out of curiosity, is this plastic thingy wacky frame dealy a part?
Yeah, yeah, it's part of the palm rest. Why?
Oh, because you know, if we're gonna fix it, I'd love to not have this broken
Oh, yeah.
thing over there. That's
What broken thing, right?
see
Oh yeah,
on this.
oh yeah, that'll all get replaced.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all part of the same. It's basically
It's part of the
chassis.
assembly.
Yeah,
Got it.
it's one giant palm
One
rest
big- I
that
got
encompasses the rest of the machine.
Got it. What's
Okay.
up, pup?
That's Tater Tot.
What's up, pup?
He's a beast. Okay, so I'm not sure I could put this back together.
Oh, we don't have to put it back together.
Good.
No.
At least you know you could actually use it because it's only it's a structural problem.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah. And then even the power cable, it's actually, if that were to fail, it's only a $5 or $10 part.
Okay.
See, it's just a wire. Okay, so that goes there. I'm trying to make it so that I can close it properly. Okay, that. And there. There. Okay, there's that. So technically, if you plugged it into a TV or a desktop monitor, you could continue
Mm-hmm.
until. Here, I don't want to break anything. Can you put this in a safe place?
Yeah.
It's it's an EMF or a heat shield.
Yeah, it's some kind of heat shield. I've seen.
Yeah, yeah, and I can't close it without risking damaging something.
No, I get it. I'll put it here in my bag.
Okay, so just make a note, call parts-people.com tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them what the deal is, that you probably need a palm rest and that you had someone technical to confirm that's
Right.
what failed. And then I'm gonna have to take everything and put it into the new one.
Got it.
You're backed up and all?
Yeah. Again, there's nothing on that.
Good,
Everything lives in the cloud.
good. Okay, so I'm gonna put a couple screws in. Oh, that's the other thing. Let them sell you the screw kit.
Oh, screw kit. Yeah, screw
Yeah.
kit.
Put that in your notes.
I will.
Because we're missing most of them.
Yeah. Add screw kit. Got it.
But other than that,
Okay.
we should be good.
Awesome.
So I'm just gonna put these three in there. Just make a mental note not to open it because that's structural.
Unless you have some objection, I'm just gonna leave it here until.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll put it in a safe place. We'll label it.
Yeah, like we usually do.
Yeah, all right. And then give me updates about shipping.
Are they
Yeah,
pretty
but-
fast usually?
They're in Texas, so ground shipping's like less than a week.
Oh, well, I don't
And-
care if I pay it, if I can.
Yeah.
I'll pay them to FedEx it.
Yeah,
These are all business computers, so.
Right.
I write it all off.
good. All right, there we go. Let me get my.
And then we just need to look at the battery.
Yeah, we're gonna open. I'm gonna open that up and see how easy the calculator battery is to get to.
Are we assuming it's the calculator battery?
That's what I'm
You think It's the
assuming.
main battery.
What?
It's not the main battery?
Well, the main battery, when you remove the main battery, it's still supposed to remain, maintain the time and other technical details.
Okay. Because if we're gonna replace batteries and, I just assume
This-
if there's a suspicion that perhaps it's the main battery,
Right.
just as soon replace both of them at the same time.
Do you know how long a battery charge you were getting off of that?
I couldn't tell you.
Was it like,
When it was working right,
yeah,
if I had a full charge, it would go for at least 5 hours.
really? Okay. Here, just write your name and number. 'Cause
Yeah, you got it.
Normally, I mean, my handwriting's just
No, it's
useless.
okay. I got it, buddy.
Sweet. So, well, let me fire this up again and see if it even shows me a battery. Once it's up, it'll run fine, right?
It works great.
Yeah.
It's just that it started out of the blue doing this. I'm like, what is your problem?
Yeah, this is the thinnest, that's part of the issue. This battery is so thin. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's funny that you said about them being modular and stuff.
Yeah.
When the battery on this guy failed.
Yeah.
This one, this 15er.
Right.
I put it in myself.
Right.
In fact, I put in the original SSD also, because it's not even that difficult.
Right. Yeah, well, an SSD on both of these machines is one screw.
Exactly.
Right.
It's about as simple as you can get.
I'm going to do that upgrade on that machine over there, which is identical to yours.
Got it. Where would you like me to put it?
That's what this door is. It's it's perfect for.
Whoa.
This one's broken. That one's full. There we go.
Perfect. I'll put it in
Let me
here.
make sure it's not going to scratch. Hold on, let me make sure
Okay.
there's no loose screws in there. That's exactly. This is
What it's
all-
for. Okay.
Yeah. There's a screw in there. Hold on.
Okay.
I just want to make sure nothing is. There we go. Now we're good.
Got it.
And you go ahead and keep your.
Yeah, I'll take that with me.
Yeah. Got it. How's the battery charge on the bigger one?
Oh, fine.
All right.
That one was working fine until my daughter decided that it was an iPad, which it isn't.
Got it. Got it. Okay, so why is your battery icon not showing up here? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, normally next to. So it's almost like the battery's not being seen.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Let's see here. Find and fix problems. Really, there's a troubleshooter for the battery now? No changes were changed. Close troubleshooter. View detailed information. It's like. Let's try this. Okay, you've messed with some of those settings.
And then I went in and said maybe that was the issue, and I hit the restore factory defaults or whatever. At least I thought I did.
Okay, so what I want to do, now I'm actually going to go to the BIOS because I'm not seeing any evidence of the batteries even being seen.
That's not good.
F12. Yeah, so technically it's easy for me to diagnose these issues. It's just that's physically annoying.
This one's technically annoying.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's a structural issue,
Yeah.
not a weird glitchy software issue like most of the problems I diagnose. Okay, so we're going to go to so F12 on these Dells
Mhm.
is the built-in diagnostic. Let me see if I can pick and choose what hardware I want to check. Ah, there we go. Look at this. It doesn't even see the battery. So this needs a battery.
Okay.
All right,
Well, that's easy.
there. So we don't even.
That totally explains everything, because that
Yeah.
would explain why it works when it's plugged in, and as soon as I unplug it, it
Yeah.
dies.
Yeah, so
because
this-
it doesn't see a battery.
So this one needs a battery. So
All
now
right.
let's find the okay, service tag is right there. So we'll go back to parts people, same place,
Got it.
and we'll buy a battery. So let's do that service tag, which is that number and then that letter, and then are those zeros or O's? That's an interesting service tag. That tells us everything. So on all your Dells, F12 will let you do this
Okay.
test. Okay, battery. Ooh, that's an expensive battery. $140.
That's typical.
Yeah. Okay, part number for that, when you're on the phone, you make these order.
I'm ready.
Okay, part number is 722KK.
Mm-hmm. 722K kilo.
Yes.
Battery. Okay.
There, you can order screw kit and the the palm rest for the new for the bigger machine and the
Mhm.
battery for the smaller one.
Got it.
All set. I
Beautiful.
think we're good.
Awesome. Well, that's
There. So this will be an easier one to take care of.
Yeah. Beautiful.
No physical damage, just battery deterioration. But yeah, it should last 3 or more years.
This is so strange because I mean, the battery, the bigger one is like a 2016 vintage.
Yeah.
I didn't have to change the battery out until I started seeing it going weak, maybe about a year ago,
Right.
and then I changed it out. So that would have been what 2020, so it lasted about 4 years.
Right.
That machine's only about a year and a half old.
Right.
I'm surprised the battery, died already, but whatever.
Oh well.
It is what it is.
So that's technically the issue here.
Okay, well, we figured it out.
Okay, order those parts, bring me
I will
back.
do that.
You gonna leave this one here too? Or you
That one
gonna-
I'll take with me
Yeah,
because
since it's 100% usable.
as long as it's plugged in,
Yeah.
it's usable.
Yeah. I'm waiting to replace the battery in my battery backup
Yeah,
because even those fail.
yeah.
So eventually I'm gonna have that right here. So when I plug stuff in,
Mm-hmm.
like for this issue, I can
Yeah.
plug into battery externally.
Well, maybe one day they'll improve the battery technology.
Well, they're talking about it since everyone's trying to push into a electric car world.
Of course, they're talking about electric planes.
Yeah. Well, so the biggest issue with the plane is that a plane loses weight as it diminishes its fuel supply. It doesn't diminish weight with a battery.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah, that's the downside to an electric plane. The weight doesn't disappear. At least as you get lower on gas,
Mhm.
you'll lose weight.
Right.
You're not carrying all that extra load.
Right, and so then the amount of thrust you need
Right.
goes
To
down because
maintain,
the weight
yep.
goes down, the thrust to
Yep.
weight ratio.
Yep.
But it's a constant with an electric.
Yep. Yep.
I see your point.
Yeah. That's the biggest issue with an electric plane. And then solar just doesn't give us enough power to
Yeah,
stay
solar
powered.
well, we don't have the technology yet to
The
develop
density, right?
and high efficiency enough
Yeah.
solar whatever to convert solar power into enough in real time to drive a plane. But man,
You know
20
the-
years
Yeah.
for sure.
But you know the other irony with solar?
Yeah.
You'd think that in Southern California where the sun always shines,
Mm-hmm.
the biggest thing with solar is that as it heats up, the less efficient it is.
Mhm.
So despite having full blazing sun on it, that blazing sun heats it up and makes it less efficient at the same time. So what you really want is a really cold, sunny day. That's the most effective way to solar charge.
The irony of life.
Yes. Catches, caveats, whatever word you want to use.
I agree.
So there we are.
All right, Chris. Well, I will get the parts and come back.
Yeah.
In the meantime, welcome to your new space.
Yeah, it does feel, I mean, in another several days, I should have everything off the floor.
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
definitely feels like more.
Yeah, I didn't have enough space to begin with. right?
No, but this is like it's like it just feels like more roomy, like you don't feel cramped.
The energy for the girl that
Yes,
was here.
yes.
I could tell that it was good. Just the lighting.
Yeah,
And yeah, it felt good just checking it out.
totally.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure I was gonna get it. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you did because it's a good spot.
Yeah, it feels a
And
lot
it's
better.
close. It's close for me too. So.
Cool. Oh yeah.
All right, man.
Sweet. Thanks.
Have a nice afternoon.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
actually
see you
gonna-
as soon as I get the batteries.
I'm actually going your way to do a house call.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna set her up a new router. Yeah.
that reminds me. I got to take a note to bring my router to the office.
Which router? What do you mean?
Oh, the office where I'm at, they've got a really hinky Wi-Fi system, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to bring my own
Your hotspot?
router. And just, well, not a hotspot. I mean,
A real
now,
router?
remember
You got the Orbeez, right?
Yeah, we fixed the Orbeez.
Yeah.
And I had to tweak it afterwards.
Yeah.
Now I've got like that big Nighthawk just sitting in the garage.
Oh,
I'm just
all
gonna
right.
take that to the office and plug it in and get my
Okay,
own
so
Wi-Fi.
so how does that actually? Ethernet, does that plug into one of their routers, or are you paying for your own dedicated service?
No, it comes with the Office. It's Regis. It's one of those.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. So I have set up those Regises. Those you're gonna bridge mode is the technical term you're gonna have to deal with.
Okay.
So log into the router, turn it on to bridge mode.
Bridge mode.
Yeah, and then you're good.
Through that usual 128.
Yeah.
Dot,
192.168.0.1 or
Put into
.1.1.
bridge mode.
Yeah.
And then just plug it into.
Yeah, because it won't work if it's in router mode. Yeah. Just
Alright.
plugging it in won't make it work.
Good to know.
So there you go.
All right, Chris.
Thanks.
Be well, brother.
Thanks,
I'll see
you
in a
too.
couple days.
All right. Welcome to South Bay Tech Gurus. Well, there you go. It was a little late today to show up here at South Bay Tech Gurus YouTube page. If you catch me live, you can give us a call at 855-434-8787, or give me a call, and even if I'm not live, I will answer the phone. South Bay Tech Gurus, 855-434-8787, 713 South PCH is the new address. If you're anywhere in the South Bay, let me know. Now I'm going to go do a house call and set up a router. It's going to be, can you see? Yeah, right there. I'm going to set up one of those alien amplifiers. It's an enthusiast router. It's actually kind of an anemic router for features, but it's very easy to use. I could literally walk anyone through it, almost. But this lady likes to have me over. So, that's it. Yeah, I'll probably be by later tomorrow. I'm done for the day. I'll be by later tomorrow.